And parents, so we are hitting our partial products multiplication again today, and today we're introducing it as 2 by 2 multiplication. And so I wanted to share with you the strategies that we're going to be using in the classroom so that you can use them to help with your homeworks tonight. We're going to do first partitioning rectangles as 2 by 2. So we're going to first draw our rectangle. Now for this one, I typically have them put the greater number on the longer side and the smaller number and value on the shorter side. So this time I'm doing 34 times 17. So I'm actually going to be dividing my box up into 4 sections for this problem as opposed to just 2 in the last one. Because my 17 is going to become a 10 and a 7 where I'm breaking apart the 10s and the 1s. My 34 is going to become a 30 and a 4. So that I'm breaking it again apart in 10s and 1s, and then I have some easier numbers that I can work with. So then I'm going to keep track of what I'm doing. So I'm going to do, 7 times 4 first. 7 times 4, that equals 28. And it really doesn't matter necessarily which order you go in. But since we're going to eventually get to traditional, I typically have them go in the same order that you would for traditional. So we're going to do 7 times the 4, and then we're going to do 7 times 30, which again is one of those extended facts. So 7 times 3, that's 21. I want to make sure I line up my columns. And I add the 0 for 210. Next, I'm going to do the 10 times the 4, that's 40, and then the 10 times the 30. Again, 10 times 3 is 3. This one I have to add 2 zeros for 300. It is really important that while they're doing the work down here, that they make sure their ones column stays lined up, their tens and their hundreds. A lot of times if kiddos make a mistake in addition, it's not because they didn't get the proper products here, it's just because their columns got all wonky and so they can't add them correctly. Once I have them all figured, I'm going to add it all up. So 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 0 is 7. 2 plus 3 is 5. So my product should be 578. We're also going to look at doing the same problem with partial products. So instead of drawing our rectangles, we're going to use our partial products to solve this. And again, we're going to stick with the same procedures that we would use for traditional. We're just going to show some more work. So the first thing we're going to do 7 times 4. That equals 28. Then I'm going to do my 7 times my 3, making sure the kiddos understand this 3 isn't really a 3. It's in the tens place, so it's a 30. So I'm going to write it down as 7 times 30. Again, 7 times 3 is my basic fact. I add the 0 to make it my extended fact. So I'm done with the 7. Sometimes kiddos like to mark it off. Like, I'm done with the 7. I don't need to multiply the 7 by anything anymore, so I'm going to mark it off. Then I'm going to go here, but I need to, again, remember that this 1 isn't just a 1, it's a 10. So I'm going to do my 10 times 4, which equals 40. And then my 10 times, not a 3, but a 30. So 10 times 30. Again, 10 times 1 is 3. I add my 2 zeros. I'm going to add it all up. 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 1 plus 4, that's 7. 2 plus 3 is 5. So no matter which strategy I use, I should get the same answer. And trying them both out can really help to make sure that I'm understanding and it can allow me to check my work. So parents, those are the strategies that you're going to see being asked to use on the home link tonight, and I hope this will help you out.